To assess things, what did you see of Wilton and the rest of the game?
I thought Wilton did a nice job. Obviously we were playing. We had 6 drops on offense. I think we could have helped him out a little bit better. But we were pleased with how Wilton played. So defensively, we had too many missed tackles. We had 24 missed tackles, and then too many penalties in the special teams game. I think we cleared them up on offense and defense this past week, but in the special teams, way too many penalties. One penalty is too many in special teams. The illegal procedure penalties. The one that really cost us a field goal at the end of the first half. Those are just unacceptable, and we have to clean those up.
How many of the missed tackles, or not how many, but how much of the missed tackles is breaking bad habits?
I don't think they're bad habits. It's just a fundamental game, and you got to do things fundamentally the right way. Same thing with catching the football.
How do you go about fixing that in practice?
Continue to emphasize the fundamentals of what you do and practice on a daily basis. So.
Okay. What's Dorian's kind of status right now?
We'll see. He's going to go today, and we'll see what he can do.
Once he's back to 100%, is he the starter for this team?
We'll see. I know I'm not a hypothetical guy, so there's no reason to make any predictions on this or that. He could be 100%, and the rest of the team could have bubonic plague, and we wouldn't be able to play at all. So we'll see what happens.
We haven't seen Bo in a while.
Bo's here.
Okay.
He's day to day. We'll see how his status is and what he can do and what the trainers allow him to do. So.
Chris Barnes went out of that game. Is he hurt right now?
We'll see. He's going to practice today.
Okay. Kyle Phillips still been out. Is he out for the season?
Nope. Whenever they're out for the season, I'll tell you.
Okay. What about Marcus Moore? Is there any clarity on his suspension?
He's suspended indefinitely.
Okay. Casimir looked like he limped off. Is he all right?
We'll see what his status is today. Hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit more out of him later in the week. I don't think he's going to do a whole heck of a lot today.
What kind of addition is, or not addition because he was already here, but what kind of role does Theo play as a receiver and his consistency? I think he reached 100 career catches on Saturday. So.
Yeah, he's been really good for us on the perimeter. Obviously, I think he's a tough matchup. He's a great route runner, very sure-handed guy. He's one of those guys that has not been plagued by any of the drops. I think Theo's been a guy, kind of a security blanket for the quarterback, so he's done a really nice job for us.
Anything else?
Jim, maybe talk about going back to Oregon. How's that like for you?
Beautiful country, love the place. It's had a great run there for the 6 years I was there. It was awesome people at the university and in the community. So I'm excited about it.
Are there any friends you're going to see or places you're going to go?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Autzen Stadium. that's about the only place we got time to go to. So.
Okay. No friends, no dinner after the game.
I have a lot of friends.
Like that?
Dinner after the game? No, we leave right after the game.
Oh, okay.
So this isn't a vacation. We got to go and play a really good football team in a really tough environment. So.
What makes Autzen so tough to play in?
I think the crowd. They've got probably the best home field advantage just because of the crowd and the setting in the stadium and how loud they can make it. And very educated crowd. Know when to cheer, when not to cheer. Makes it difficult. They've got always have had a really good record at home. And that's part of it. That crowd's unbelievable up there. So, but if you're a competitor, you're excited about it because it's an awesome environment to be a part of. It's one of the special things that these guys will remember for a long time. Again, to play a game at Autzen Stadium.
Did you see any of the other Pac-12 results from over the weekend?
Yeah.
Oregon State beating Colorado and Arizona beating one. What does that say about the parity of the conference?
It's the parity of the country. I mean, what are there? 11 top 25 teams lost this week, so and it's like that throughout the country, no matter where you are. So. You got to come to play each week. That's the great thing about college football. So every week is going to be a challenge, no matter who you're playing. And I think some people get surprised at upsets, but I don't, because you just tell which team when the game starts, which team was ready to play and which team wasn't ready to play. And I think that was evident this weekend.
What do you think of the World Series?
It was good.
Did you have a rooting interest in it?
Yeah, I have friends that work for the Red Sox, and I've been a lifelong Red Sox guy, but I know. I've met Dave Roberts, who's a UCLA grad, through Dan, and so, I just admire great athletic contests, and both those teams competed. That game on Friday night was an amazing thing to watch from both sides, so you just kind of tip your cap to all those guys. I think it was a heck of a series, a great series to watch. So.